Welcome back to the Koryu Podcast, where we discuss differences in culture between Japan and Canada. I'm Zach from Canada.
I'm Naoya from Japan.
And I'm Asami.
Okay, and back again this week is our friend Asami from the Japanenglish Podcast. We're going to talking about katakana words because there's so many, and it's just fun to talk about. And I didn't mention it last week, but this is going to be another episode in English. I know we were going to try to do switch every week, but just in this case, it just kind of makes more sense to talk in English. So maybe we'll do 2 Japanese episodes in a row, or I guess 3 at this point. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's jump back into it. Since I started last time, Asami, why don't you go first this time?
All right. Okay, so the word that I picked up is arubaito. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, it's a good one. For sure, yeah. And it's confusing because it's not English.
What language is it?
Yeah.
It's from German.
Oh,
German.
It's from German. I see.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
right.
You know better than us.
Right, sorry, I should have looked it up first.
No, it's okay.
Right, doesn't sound like English at all.
Yeah,
Arubaito.
which I guess we should mention means part-time job in
Yeah.
English.
Right.
Yeah, this is a word that I guess people in Japan assume is English, right? Since it's katakana.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think most of people in Japan think
Right.
about think that this is from English, but this is
Right.
also actually German. So
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, I think there is some English and German I think have some kind of some stuff in common. But yeah, no, it's in English it's just a completely different word in this case.
I sometimes call it like baito.
I've heard that
Right.
too. Yeah.
Maybe.
Which
right.
I'd be really Oh, sorry, go ahead, Asami.
Sorry, I thought it was more common to say baito.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
I'm really curious, just because sometimes the Japanese words are shortened in a way that
Yeah.
the name. So I wonder if baito makes sense in German as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
We need a guess from German, right?
Yeah, I don't think I know anyone from Germany.
Yeah.
I don't either, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Me neither.
Right. Maybe listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Right.
someone knows,
Yeah,
please
yeah,
let us
yeah.
know. I'd
Let us
really
know.
like to know. Yeah. So actually, I have a question then. So, what's the word for full-time job then?
Let's
We
say
name it seishain.
Right.
Seishain. Okay.
Seishain.
Okay, that's very very interesting.
You don't have any specific katakana words to describe full-time worker. We just say seishain in
Right.
kanji.
Mhm.
But for some reason, arubaito is just part-time worker in Japanese.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think in English, you guys, I don't divide, separate, depending on how many hours, how often you work, part-time job, full-time, but we don't really think of time. It's more like contract.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's interesting. So if you have a contract job, but you still work 40 hours a week, that's still considered arubaito?
Yeah. I see.
Yeah, right.
So,
Huh,
Is
yeah,
it
that is
possible?
definitely different.
yeah, there are 2 types of contract, I guess. With one of them is just arubaito, for arubaito, part-time job. The other one is for seishain, full-time worker. And then it doesn't matter how long we work. So some so part-time worker, sometimes arubaita could be arubaita in katakana.
Okay.
And then sometimes some arubaiters work for maybe 40 hours or something. Like, yeah, it depends on the person, but but still it's arubaito.
Yeah, that is definitely different because, in English, um, like if you work less than 40 hours a week, then it's part time. Yeah. Well, I guess it maybe depends on the country, but yeah, in general, like if you work 40 hours or more, then it's full time.
Yeah.
Right. Right. I'm not sure if I like people who work as arubaito can work more like longer than 40 legally. I'm not sure, but
Oh, so maybe it's the same then. Kind of.
yeah.
But for sure, for contract work in English, like contract work, like if they work 40 hours or more, and it's contract, like it's for sure always you'd say that's just like full time work, but you'd say it's like contract full time instead of like permanent full time to like
Right.
differentiate them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like seishain is more like they can get benefit from the company, like insurance or like
Insurance.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
more
sure.
like covered.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
full time permanent then. Yeah.
Yeah, permanent. Right.
Mm.
But I get confused by this word pato.
Oh, right.
Pato?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah, Zach, do you have you ever heard of a pato in katakana?
I don't think so.
Okay. Pato is also like part-time job, the part-time
Right.
worker.
Oh, okay.
This is from
Right.
part-time, pato.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what the difference
Right.
is between pato and arubaito.
Right. I feel like pato is used more for more like older generation.
Oh, okay.
And albaite is kind of not necessarily for, but maybe for like student or
I
bit
think
younger. I'm not sure.
pato is like already like got married. I've
Okay.
heard of that from my manager when I worked at the restaurant. But I'm not sure if it's true. But we usually call like arubaito is just student, I guess. Students or
Right. Must be
Yeah,
confusing.
in
Right.
English, yeah, there's no distinction. Like it doesn't matter the age or
okay.
anything. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
part-time work is part-time work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
That's
yeah.
interesting. Like we pick up like pato from English and then we pick up like
Which is
arubaito
very
from
weird,
German.
right? Right.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and then full-time work is Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
So weird. Yeah. I think
Right,
Japanese people
right.
like picking up like some words from like, another country. So
Right. We think it's cool.
It seems like it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So I guess now, yeah, you're next.
Okay. Yeah. One of the words that I pick up is hoodie. Sorry, in English, hoodie. But
Yep.
we would call it parka.
Yeah,
Right.
it's definitely. Yeah, it's different. It's so different.
I suppose it's not English, right? It's not from English.
Yeah, I think
Oh, no.
so.
Right.
No. Parka is English.
Oh, is it?
Do you have it? Like,
I think if it is what it is, if it is what I think it is, it's supposed to be parka, which is like a type of coat in English, but it's totally different from a hoodie, cause
Oh yeah.
actually,
wait, yeah, so wait,
Asami is wearing parka now.
Oh right.
yeah, totally different.
Yeah.
Different. Like in like a park, think like Canada Goose, like that's a parka, like it's like
Oh,
a really warm winter jacket.
okay.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, like it's like a particular style, and actually I think like the really famous Canada Goose one, I think that's like a parka. So yeah, calling a hoodie a parka is like it's totally insane.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, wait. So then what do you call what would you call like that style of like a parka style coat in Japanese then?
Is it like just jacket? Jacket?
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a particular style though. Like
Particular style.
it's a wit like yeah, it's a type of winter jacket.
Down jacket,
Oh yeah, I think I have heard that before.
right?
It's. I'm not sure.
I think that might be
It's very like very thick. Thick,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's usually pretty thick.
Right. Doesn't
Is it wrong?
can be long.
It can be.
Can be long.
Okay.
It doesn't always come with like foodie. Is it called foodie?
Yeah.
This part.
Oh, that part's just the hood.
Oh, food.
Oh, it's same
Yeah.
as Japanese.
Oh,
We call it
okay.
foodo.
Right, right.
Oh, okay,
Katakana,
yeah.
foodo.
Mm.
It sounds like 食べ物, food in Japanese, but it's different, like foodo.
Right.
Foodo.
Or just winter jacket in general.
Winter jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, so in katakana, or,
In
like not even
katakana.
like. Sure.
Right? Or
Down
fuyu,
jacket.
fuyumono, fuyu, outer?
I'm so.
Outer.
What? Oh my. Okay, this is making things even more complicated because like outa I guess comes from like outerwear, but like it's a really general term that could be any jacket.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah. It's pretty general.
oh, okay.
Jacket.
Okay, sure. Okay, that does
Yeah.
make sense then.
Yeah.
I'm just confused. Like, why is winter jacket like? Why isn't that like fuyu no koto? Like, if there's already a word for winter in Japanese, like why? I don't know.
Fuyu no
It's just
koto.
interesting.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's yeah.
Like coat
Yeah,
is mostly for like used to describe like winter jacket, right? It's already has the connotation of winter jacket, koto. I don't
Oh, okay.
think
I didn't
we
know
would
that.
say like natsu no koto. That sounds a bit weird.
Okay,
to
so does Natsu no Jaketo sound better?
yeah, I think so.
夏のジャケット。
Oh, interesting. Because like in English, like coat and jacket are basically the same. There is actually a difference between them, but like no one really knows. Like I couldn't tell you what the difference is.
Okay.
All right.
Like I didn't know that until I was probably like 21 or something. If there was actually a difference.
ウィンタージャケット。ウィンターコート。
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I've never thinking about the difference between coat and jacket. But coat is like longer than jacket.
Yeah, longer, thicker.
When I hear that,
Yeah,
yeah, thicker, longer.
right. That's what I imagine. Yeah.
The jacket sounds like whole types of
Any
like
right. Can be.
outer.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it depends on the person, maybe.
Right. I feel like coat,
Yeah.
like
Sure.
you wear outside, but inside you cannot take it off. But the jacket, you don't necessarily take it off inside
This
as well.
this is so much more complicated than I thought it would be. Yeah, I guess we'll just move on to the next one.
Yeah,
Right,
then move to the
let's
next one, yeah.
move on. Right.
Yeah, so we're talking about revenge, or it's like revenge, right?
Depends.
Yeah.
Right.
リベンジ。
So is it revenge?
Yeah.
Or
リベンジ。I would say
Okay.
リベンジ。Yeah.
okay, because so in English, it's like it's a bad thing, like it's like when okay, I guess like in like an action movie, if like if the bad guy kills the good guy's friend, then the good guy gets revenge on the bad guy by like killing the bad guy or the bad guy's friend or whatever. So it means like to become even for something bad, basically.
Right.
うん。
Like do like paying back.
Kind of yeah, like payback, exactly. Yeah. but in Japanese, it's like trying something again, right?
Revenge. It could be same, right? No.
Right? I feel like
Oh,
to
really?
be honest, it can
Yeah.
be pretty similar. Pretty the
Yeah.
same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like for example, like when I lose, like when I play like some sports, and then when I lose, oh, I want to, like I want to try to win him or like something like that, or his team or something
Yeah.
like that. So it revenge in
Right.
katakana.
Yeah, we want to say that in English though. Like, if you say you want to get revenge, it sounds like you want to like hurt them. Like,
Okay. There's a difference right there. Okay, right.
it's a difference, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah. Okay.
Right. That's true. We just say it when like somebody just lose in game, right? Like sports.
In game.
And we can say revenge match, or I don't know.
Oh, revenge match.
Yeah, we would say that. Yeah, we if you want to try, like in that case, we'd say like a rematch.
Oh,
my gosh,
rematch.
right? Rematch.
But and okay, in this case, the re just means like again, not revenge.
All right, not revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I guess technically, revenge, I guess it means like to again get vengeance, but like people don't really say vengeance that often. This could be a whole like more complicated than I thought it would be. But yeah, basically in English, it sounds a lot more violent than in Japanese.
Yeah. Sounds more violent. Okay.
Yeah.
Revenge.
But I would say revenge したい means like I want to win like someone
Right.
else. In the past, we like just
That's true. It's not really like paying
lose.
back, right?
Yeah.
Just
It's like you sound evil in English.
really?
Okay.
Oh,
right.
yeah, like you'll hear like villains say it in like action movies or like children's TV shows. Like you're talking about the villain that wants to get revenge on like the good guy.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
You usually won't hear it in like basketball or something. It sounds weird.
I see. Right.
We can hear this
Yeah,
word
that's
in
pretty different.
news. Yeah, a lot of times we can hear this word in
Right.
news. So about like
Oh, wow.
sports.
Yeah, sports.
Oh my gosh.
Mostly, right?
Yeah.
Revenge.
In katakana,
that's-
sorry. In katakana, yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah, I think if they use revenge on the news here, it's because something like really bad happened, like a war or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Right. Gotta be careful.
Okay, yeah. Moving on from war, I think it's time for the next word.
Yeah.
Right. How about this one? I think it's kind of fat right now. It didn't exist before. Like younger generation started using it. Bazuru. It's from like English word baz. B-U-Z-Z, baz.
Yep.
It just means, I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I think it means like it's making trend. It's kind of like bazuru is like it's going on a trend. It's getting more popular. It kind of blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you agree?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I agree with that. Like
Yeah.
Bazzle, for like I usually hear this word on like social networking, like
Right.
SNS, like
Right.
Twitter, like Instagram. Like maybe someone posted on like the SNS, and then a lot of people push the button, hit the button to like button. Yeah.
Yep.
So this situation is buzzed, I guess.
Right. It became popular suddenly.
Became popular. Yeah, became popular.
Yeah, kind of not.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty similar in English though, because like it's kind of the same situation. Because like if something is like becoming popular, if someone gets like, oh, like what's all the buzz about? about like whatever thing that's become popular.
Okay.
Oh,
So I think maybe the way we use it's maybe slightly different, but I think it's a similar
pretty.
meaning.
Puzzle, like something like if I add some more information about puzzle, I think puzzle is sounds more like suddenly, I guess. Like suddenly getting suddenly get popular. Yeah, I think puzzle.
Yeah, right. It's just weird to add just one word "ru" after English word "bazuru." It's just weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I guess I mean I feel like there's a lot of words like that where it's like
That's true.
it'll start with katakana but then it ends with hiragana. Like
Right.
for example, like yabai for some reason like the yaba is katakana but the e is hiragana, right?
Right. Right. I can't think of any other example right now, but yeah, there must be a lot.
Puzzle, yabai.
Yeah.
And
right.
also emoi, right?
Emoi as
also-
well.
Yeah.
as
Oh,
well.
we talked about this, right?
Yeah.
Emoi. Emoi is
Yeah,
katakana.
emoi.
E
Yeah.
is suddenly hiragana.
Hiragana.
Or sometimes or it's so confusing. Sometimes there's also words that could be in like hiragana, katakana, and kanji, like ore, right?
Yeah.
Or
Right.
Depend on the things. Yeah, like in the book, sometimes ore it's in katakana or in manga. Yeah,
Right.
like in manga for kids, I think it's hiragana.
Mhm.
It's written by hiragana.
oh sure, yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
there is kanji for it, right?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. There is.
It's common to right.
Yeah.
Right. That's weird. Like there's like some words that we don't really write down in katakana, but those are not like one of them. Like it can be written in katakana, hiragana, and kanji, and there is no difference. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Right. Like,
I mean, I guess
yeah.
it's easier in some way, but it's also so confusing in another way.
That's it. Yeah, I think katakana is like it's technically used for like foreigner language, like foreign language.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it got mixed up, and now we can't even distinguish. Oh, this one is written in katakana, but that looks fine, and yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, has there ever been a time where like there's a word that's written in katakana that you thought was foreign but was actually just a Japanese word?
There must be.
I don't really come up with it. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's okay. All right.
All right.
we can move on. We can move on.
Yeah, it's usually English, I think. If it's katakana, it's usually English.
Usually
yeah,
English.
usually.
Usually, yeah.
Right, usually.
Next one that I picked up is plastic bottle in English, which is pet bottle in Japanese.
Yeah, like yeah.
Bottle.
How do you sound like that?
Right.
It like literally, it sounds like the bottle is your pet. Like instead of having like a dog, you have a plastic bottle. But I guess like pet stands for something, like because I usually see it written like in all capitals, right? So I assume like pet is like the name of like the chemical that makes up the plastic, I guess. I don't know what it stands for. I'm just assuming that.
Pet bottle.
The
Could be, yeah. I'm never thinking about this, but plastic bottle. Yeah, we call this kind of material plastic in katakana.
That part makes sense.
Yeah, but in only in plastic bottle, we just call pet bottle.
But
Right.
wait, so but I guess like you probably could say like plastic bottle, and like someone Japanese would still understand what you mean, right? It just would sound weird.
Yeah, they would
Okay.
understand, right? Plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, most of people in Japan can understand, but we don't use. I've never seen the situation. Some people use plastic bottle in Japanese. Actually.
Right. Right.
Pet. Okay.
Yeah, like I don't know. I kind of looked it up, and apparently it's a
Mhm.
like specific material, like Zach said.
Oh, okay.
PET. I don't know what this
Yeah.
stands for, but yeah, apparently that's the material.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like plastic, but
Mhm.
oh,
Hmm.
polyethylene
Oh.
Ah.
polyethylene. Yeah, something
Poly-
like
Do you want me
that.
to- do you want-
Poly something. Yeah, I've heard
Pol-
of this.
yeah, polyethylene terra. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay, let's try this time.
I think you got it.
Polyethylene terephthalate. How do you? Okay, I have no idea how to say that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Mm.
something like that.
Is
Yo,
it
I
kind of
didn't know
like
that,
material, right? Like, is it kind of like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess it's the name of like the plastic
plastic?
material.
Right. It's
Okay.
pretty much like
Yeah.
vinyl, right? It's weird.
By now, yeah. We
Right.
don't call pet bukuro. We don't call it pet bukuro.
Right. It's
Wait,
also plastic, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you also don't say like plastic. Wait, sorry. What was the word for bag again?
Oh, pet bukuro.
Yeah, so I guess you don't say like plastic bukuro, right?
Yeah, plastic
Right.
bukuro. We don't call it. Yeah, sounds unnatural. Yeah, sounds unnatural.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, what would you call that? Like that umbrella we call biniru gasa.
Oh,
It's you can see through. It's clear. Japanese. I think. I'm
Oh.
not sure.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh god, what would we call that? I guess maybe we would just also just call it like a plastic umbrella. Like
Oh,
I don't know if
plastic
we,
umbrella.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then like if you could see through it, I guess you would call it just like a see-through plastic umbrella.
Yeah, literally,
Or
right.
like a clear plastic umbrella, like something like that.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's me next.
Yep.
Then?
It's your turn.
Okay, the one that we should have talked about last time, mansion.
Right.
Which could not. I'm not sure it could be more opposite.
Yeah,
yeah.
mansion in Japanese is kind of like apartment,
Right.
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Exactly.
big apartment. I mean, like big, huge apartment, mansion.
Right.
But in
Wait,
English,
okay.
oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say so in like LDK, how many LDK would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. But okay,
Or like how many square meters?
I
I don't think
not
I could answer
sure.
that.
Yeah, it's hard to answer. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
Okay. Sorry. No, go ahead.
sorry. I usually classify that kind of things like with like the size of
Okay.
like apartments should be cheaper and smaller than mansion, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I hear mansion, I imagine that like big, huge apartment.
So it's okay. So it sounds more like a condo in Japanese, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
condo. Yeah.
Right.
But
But-
mansion doesn't have like pool, like swimming pool or like some activities facilities in the inside, so it's different, I guess.
So I guess in this case, it's just a big apartment. It's basically.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas in English, it's like a gigantic house. Like you probably have like over $1 million if you own a mansion. Like,
oh my gosh, really? That's completely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah.
But I guess in Japan, you could have 1 million yen and have a mansion.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Right.
yeah.
Oh my god. So you wouldn't hear the word a lot, right? Maybe like you don't know anyone who lives in mansion, I guess.
I mean, kind of. Like my uncle owns a company, so like
Oh
his
my
house is pretty
goodness.
big. So I guess maybe you could call it a mansion.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool.
But yeah, like he's the only person I would know. Like it's not very common for sure.
That's
For
cool
sure, yeah.
that you have someone close to you. That's cool.
But I guess for you guys, you probably know many people with a mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm living in mansion. Yeah.
Right, right.
Right. Yeah, that's it's cheaper,
And
right? Cheaper
yeah,
than like living in their own house.
own house. Yeah, I
Mansion,
think
yeah.
so.
Mansion, yeah.
Yeah, if I have like my own house, I have to pay loan
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
per
yeah.
month,
Mhm,
but we
mhm.
have to just pay our rent per month.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, I'm wondering, and so, what is condo in Japanese then?
I actually there is no condo in Japan, I guess.
Oh,
I'm not sure. Like
okay.
in Tokyo, do you know? Have you ever heard of like Roppongi?
Yeah, for sure.
I think in Roppongi there are some. Maybe I'm not. I'm not like. I don't really know about Roppongi, but like I've never
Sure, sure,
used
sure.
condo
Yeah.
in
Mm.
Japanese because
Okay, okay.
mm,
Sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
sorry, like before coming in Toronto, I
Mm.
I didn't know that word.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Right.
So in Japan, like you can't own like a big apartment basically. Like basically you could only own a house, I guess.
Yeah, right. I
So,
think.
like, do you mind
Mm,
clarifying the definition of condo?
Okay, yeah. So like a condo is usually it's basically like a really big apartment.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And usually has like a parking garage, and yeah, sometimes has a pool and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, or like a gym. And like you own it, like you pay, I guess, something kind of like a mortgage every month, like you would a house, but you it's obviously it's just in a building. You don't own the entire thing,
Mm.
like the entire building. It's just the big apartment.
All right.
Okay.
I feel like it's more like mansion here. Like we have
Mm.
our own room, but the whole building is managed by the company.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
but do you when like each month are you paying rent or are you paying to own it eventually?
It can be both.
Oh, okay.
Mansion.
Yes.
I think normally we have to pay the rent per month
Oh, okay.
when living in a mansion. Maybe I'm living in
Oh yeah.
apartment, so I pay rent per month. But I've never lived in mansion, so
Sure.
yeah. But my imagine, like in my brain, like I imagine that like
Mhm.
mansion is bigger than apartment, and then
Sure, sure.
condo sounds like mansion. Similar, I think similar to
It sounds
mansion.
like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but different.
But
Right.
yeah, but different.
It's getting a little unclear.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like this should have been another another word that doesn't have a direct English translation.
Right. Right. That's true.
Apparently.
That's true. Right.
yeah,
Okay, all right. I guess we'll move on to
yeah.
Yeah.
your second word, then, Asami. Or I guess your third word. Yeah, your third word.
All right. So the third word that I chose is cost performance.
We used to use kospa, like kospa ga ii.
Right.
Kospa ga ii is like means like affordable, like like cheaper, reasonable.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. So kospa ga warui means expensive, pricey.
Sure.
Right.
Like even if it was like cost performance in katakana, it would still be weird because like cost performance does make sense. Like we do use that term in English,
Mm-hmm.
but it's usually like only used in like business to like if you're like evaluating different like products, I guess you would
Yeah.
use cost performance, but it's like a really like kind of technical term.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cost
Yeah.
sounds like when for example, when I rent a room in an apartment, and then when I feel like it was paying like maybe I'm not sure how much, but like so paying that, so it means like cost ga ii because it's the looks like more expensive than like appearance itself. I think that means cost of performance. コスパがいい.
Right. I don't think I would say cost of performance, to be honest. I would always say cost-pa. Right.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that like we wouldn't shorten it like that. Like it just sounds odd. But so like I guess like the real translation would be, I guess, like affordability, basically. Yeah. So because you could definitely say like, oh, like this apartment is really affordable.
That makes sense. I feel like if we say cost-pa, we also mean that the quality is really good compared, like even though price is cheap, but the quality is good. So it's kind of like
it is like the more technical term from English. We just don't really use it that often outside of business, I feel like.
Oh, this is off the topic, but I want to ask you about Costco. How would you pronounce Costco?
Costco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Costco.
Right, like I don't know what happened to Japanese, like including us. Do you know? Is there like in Costo? Why would say to Costco?
I mean, okay. So to be fair, in English, it should be Costco, but it's just like we say it quickly, so it sounds like the T isn't there.
Okay.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Makes sense. Okay.
Right, IKEA as well. We would say IKEA.
IKEA.
That's right.
Yeah, that one's pretty different.
Yeah.
That one though, I'm not sure if like, since I guess it's a Swedish company, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure which one's actually more accurate.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
I'd like to know that.
Yeah. Back to another one.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
My turn?
Yeah, I guess now.
Yep.
Yeah, your next word.
Yep. So the last one that I picked up is pants.
Right.
Pants. Sorry, pants in English, and then which means underwear in Japanese.
Yeah.
And then we call actual pants, zubon in Japanese.
Yeah.
I think
Like
zubon is not from English, I guess.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, right?
Definitely not. Yeah. I have no idea where it comes from.
I'm not sure which country it's from, but I think it's from like somewhere in Europe.
It feels like it.
Pants. Like, do you guys know about Uniqlo?
Yep.
Right?
For sure. Yeah.
When I go to Uniqlo, I saw like pants in Katakana. But at Uniqlo, it means pants in English.
Right. They don't mean
You know what I mean?
underwear. Yeah, they don't mean underwear. They don't, right. That's true.
But we don't say underwear in katakana for underwear. We just say pants.
I mean, it does actually make sense in British English. It just doesn't make sense in North American English.
Interesting.
In British, trouser, right? Trouser is
in British, trousers means pants. In North American English. But in British English, pants means pantsuit. Or underwear.
Underwear.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah.
It's so.
Yeah, so it's interesting because it's only confusing in like North American English. Maybe like Australian English as well. I'm not really sure though.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Mine is
Right.
Pants.
Right. It's really weird. Like if maybe people who often say like pants, that means like the pants. Like they ask, for example, maybe not only Japanese people but also people from other countries who use pants to say like underwear. And if you guys say like, oh, what kind of pants do you wear? Like what kind of style of pants? Like, oh, such a personal question. Like,
I thought about that.
Yeah, maybe that wouldn't be a topic. If I hear pants, I just think of like underwear. Like, oh, all right. You're weirdo. Okay.
Is there at least like another word for it? Like, is there like an actual Japanese word that you can use, or is it only, or can you only use pantsu for underwear?
I think we would also say shitagi.
あ、下着。うん。
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
下着。うん。
right.
So
I
that
mean,
that seems like
right.
the safer one to use then.
Yeah,
Right, definitely, right.
definitely, yeah. 下着。That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
true.
that's also interesting that the katakana is more popular than the actual Japanese word in this case. Or actually, sorry, is pantsu more popular than shitagi?
I think 下着 is for women,
Yeah,
usually.
it's like
We
it
don't-
come
geez,
from
okay,
women,
that's-
probably.
when wouldn't call it 下着 for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we just call it like pants. For men. Sorry, 下着 sounds like more for women. 下着.
So okay. So it sounds like there's really no good. There's not really any good solution. It's like
Sorry, we couldn't help
But the-
you with that.
no, it's okay.
There's no way around it.
Because
Great.
I feel like if somebody uses shitagi but uses it like for like asks a guy about it, then it sounds like he wears like women's underwear. So like it's also not not great.
Right.
Yeah.
Just go with zubon.
ズボン.
Zubon.
Okay, yeah, I guess if you're talking about like jeans or whatever, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Right, jeans. Right.
Jeans. Okay.
Right. Yeah, that would work.
Though I guess that's like specifically like a specific type of pants though. So
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah.
うん.
Yeah. That's a tricky one. Yeah.
Yeah, tricky
Oh,
one.
man. Okay, and I guess we'll move into my last word,
Yep.
which is service, or I guess like sabisu, right?
Right.
Which is it's totally different, because because like in English it's like to provide service is like it could be anything that you provide to someone. So
Yeah.
like for example, it could be like if you're like the receptionist at a hotel, like you're providing service to the customers there. So like anything like that is service. Or I don't know, if you like photocopy stuff, like that's a service
Yeah.
that you're performing. But in Japanese, like it's how do I describe it? It's like food that they give you for free, or like something that they give you for free at a restaurant, right? Something
Oh,
like that.
I understand what you're talking about. Yeah. It can be used what it mentioned way. Like it can be like service, any service that person who working would do for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can be also used for like getting something for free.
Yeah, which is why it's confusing, because like if you're at a restaurant and they give you some food and like sabisu desu, it would be completely like
Oh.
so
my
confusing.
Gosh, right. That's true. Yeah, that's possible. Right.
サービスです。
Right.
これがサービス。これはサービスです。
Right. If somebody says that これは service,
Yeah.
it just basically means it's free. But I don't think we would say service to directly someone if we don't mean it's for free. If I'm giving something to you, and then if I say これは service です, it just means it's for free. But
It's for free, yeah.
like
It's complimentary, like that. Like
Yeah, complimentary makes sense.
yeah.
Oh, I think it. Okay, all right. I figured it out.
Service.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
sure.
all right. When maybe clerk, server, whoever who is selling something, who's serving something to you, is holding something. It's giving you in the moment. Oh, it doesn't have to be in the moment. Sorry, never mind.
Service.
No, it's okay. All right. Okay, there's just a couple more I want to talk about quickly, just because we have a little bit of time. So I just want to talk a little bit about two that I think are pretty common that I think people would encounter is baiku and meru, because like they don't mean what an English person thinks that they would mean. Because like Baiku in English is just like a bicycle, but in Japanese it's like a motorcycle, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
There's another word to describe bicycle, which is
Right.
自転車.
Right.
And also we casually call it chari.
Right.
Right. Yeah,
Chari,
and then
chari.
I guess like the mom styles like mamachari.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, cool. How did you know?
Mama chari.
Cool, right. Mamachari.
Mama chari.
Wait, is chari also katakana?
It is.
Yeah. Chari is, it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Katakana.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
also confusing.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
so chari sounds like chariot, which is
Oh.
completely different. It's like it's like a type of, I don't know what to call it, like a vehicle, I guess, kind of, that like the Romans used in like ancient times.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so calling
Related. I don't know.
yeah, it sounds kind of related, but
Yeah.
for a bike it's
Ah.
so weird.
Right. Right. I'm not sure if chari is from like originally from Japanese language. It doesn't sound
Yeah,
Japanese.
it's
at
possible.
all. Yeah.
It also sounds like cherry as well, which is kind of confusing, but
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
cherry,
very
okay.
confusing.
But Asami, do you call it chari for 自転車 for bicycle?
I wouldn't say chari.
Chari.
Yeah, I would just say 自転車.
自転車.
Sure.
Yeah. It's not because it's not used, it's just because it's not my vocabulary. Just I don't say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It also sounds different, like between maybe Kansai dialect and maybe standard
Right,
Japanese.
definitely.
We
Right,
call it
also,
chari.
right.
Chari.
Chari. Oh, I didn't know that.
But standard maybe. Chari.
Right.
Chari.
Right. Yeah, maybe also like gender aspect here too. Maybe like women tend
Oh,
to
that's true.
say
Ah.
自転車, and men or maybe kids tend to say chari.
Chari.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very casual word.
Yep.
Yeah, chari.
Right.
In English, just bike.
Just
Yeah,
bike.
bike.
Yeah.
Just
Right. Yeah. That's simple.
Or
That's simple.
bicycle
Yeah.
sometimes, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then I guess also I just want to talk about Meru as well, because like Meru sounds like it's just like I guess like letter mail, I guess, like that you would send, like physical mail that you would send, but like it's email in Japanese, right?
Right.
It is, right.
Yeah. We used to
Right.
call like physical letter, it's like just 手紙.
Right.
Yeah. Email, like mail is just email. Yeah.
Right. Like I have a story about this. Like when I was talking to
sure.
like native English speaker friend, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna send you a mail, and then he's all like, oh, are you gonna send me a mail? Oh, that's cool, but like, why? What made you do that? And I thought, oh, wait, isn't it normal to just like text you? And then, oh, you mean like email? Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's very confusing. That's very confusing.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting.
We have to put E, right? E.
Right.
Yes.
At the
Which-
beginning.
Which I feel like it would still, like, you could still make that same sound in Japanese, like imeru, I think would sound normal-ish. Like I know they don't use it, but
Email. Yeah.
Email.
it sounds like it could make sense.
Yeah.
Email.
Yeah, it's just used officially everywhere.
うん。
Yeah, even my phone, like I'm using Apple phone, iPhone, and it says like meru with, but that just means like email, but it says meru. So
うん。
Oh, you know what? I think that might be the same in English.
oh, really?
For like, at least for like smartphones, just because like there's no way to access like physical mail from your phone.
That's true.
If that makes sense.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, unless there's any more you guys think are really interesting, I think this is probably gonna be the end.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
All
that's
right.
all
So
for me.
this is the end of the podcast.
Yep.
So yeah, it's possible we might do another episode in the future, just because there's definitely so many more examples.
Yep.
But that's gonna be it for the time being.
It'd be great.
So just say thank you again to Asami for being on not one but two episodes.
No, thank
Um,
you.
Yeah, and just once again, just tell people where they can find you.
Okay, so I have my own podcast called Japanenglish Podcast. You can type Japanenglish, just Japan English Podcast. And you could find me on podcasts, I don't know, Google Podcast, Spotify, wherever you listen. Maybe you can find me. And I also have an Instagram account of this podcast. You can see summary of each episode over there, and you can always ask any question you may have. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you again for being on our podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, hopefully we can do this again sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I guess for next week, or okay, it won't be next week. Oh, so yeah, I guess the next topic we'll
Next
say,
topic.
yeah, is for us is going to be, I believe, April Fools and Easter.
Yep.
It'll be a little bit late by the time it comes out, but it's still it's still an interesting topic
Yeah.
to cover. So look forward to that, and that one definitely will actually be in Japanese. Yeah, so you can find our podcast as well, also on Instagram at Koryu Podcast, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, you name it, we're probably on it. So yeah, without further ado, matane.
またねー。
またねー。